Hi everyone and welcome back, and welcome to today's video, which is an unboxing for another Airfix starter set that I managed to pick up in an effort to try and do more scale modelling on my channel. I did pick this up from the discount supermarket Aldi a couple of weeks ago, the intention being to obviously do an unboxing for it and then a later build video for it. So we have here an Airfix 1/72 scale hunting Percival Jet Provost T.4 aircraft. Essentially it's the aircraft twin-seat trainer, jet trainer for the RAF of sort of like the 1960s. So looking on the front of the box, we've got lovely artwork, and then obviously just information on what else it includes, which is 4 acrylic paints, 1 brush, poly cement, and you can see the colours there. So we've got a silver number 11, what I believe is gloss red number 19, matte black 33, and light grey, which is 64. On the sides of the box you've got this one, which tells you it's a skill rating 1. If you're into your flying hours, you get 1. A little bit of blurb about the aircraft. On the opposite side you get a couple of warnings in different languages, and then on the rear of the box, that is your colour plate for your painting guide. Right, so let's have a look in the box and get the stuff out. Okay, so we get our paintbrush, our paints and glue in a little bag, paintbrush separate. We've got our plastic and our decals. Let's have a look at the instructions first. So we have standard Airfix layout, some blurb about the aircraft and some specifications, obviously multilingual warnings about it being a model kit, not for use by children under 8 years. This carries on, again, multilingual information about assembly instructions and contents list. Advice for supervising adults and safety rules. We then get into the instructions proper. So the instructions will start off with the cockpit tub and the ejection seats, which are 3 parts in this model, and you're going to be making 4 parts in this model, and you're going to be making 2 of those ejection seats. And then to the cockpit display panel, which appears to have a decal sheet. Is that a decal sheet or is it a clear part? I think that may be. Yeah, decal. The box indicates the decal. Yeah. Then you're gluing the cockpit tub into one side of the aircraft fuselage. You need to add a minimum of 2.5 grams to make it sit properly. It's a post-war jet aircraft. And as such it's a tricycle landing gear, so you will need to make sure that you have enough weight in the nose to make sure it sits properly. Rear, tail and ailerons going on, and then it looks like you have a mono piece for the underneath the wing, and you will need to clear some 2mm holes if you wish to use one of their aircraft stands, which are sold separately, and then the tops of the wings go on. The jet engine air intakes, and then we are looking at the landing gear. So there's quite a few steps involved with this kit. And then finally, we have the canopy glass going on. And it looks like this is provided in 3 parts. And you have the option to have it in an open configuration, so waiting on the tarmac, or closed. So, destruction sheet. Right, let's have a quick look at the paints. Now, the paints that come with these sets I found to be a bit of a mixed bag, simply because some of them have been dried and some of them have needed extensive, so that looks okay. Some of them have needed extensive thinning because they're starting to dry out. So as I say, we get number 11, which is a silver. We get 64, which is a light aircraft grey. We get black and a gloss red. A small tube of poly cement, which in all honesty is just going to go in the bin. And a number 2 size Humbrol brush, which is okay for general work. Let's have a look at the decals. The decals look really nice. I'm not seeing much carrier film around the edges of the decals. You've got your central flying school there, your aircraft identification numbers, the tread plates that go beside the fuselage on the wings, and just here you can see the decal sheet for the instrument panel. So yeah, really nice. Right, let's have a look at the plastic. So, including the clear part, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 sprues in this kit. It looks like you get 2 choices of, and these are really nice and clear. I can't see any scratches on those. It looks like you get 2 choices of top canopy in this. So that's nice. Let's put that back in the plastic to protect it. Right, let's have a look at the plane. Right, now straight away, I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up, but this wing is bowed, so that's going to be interesting. I may just need to try and set that straight in some boiling water. I don't know if you can see the bow on that part of the wing. The other wing seems to be okay, but this is a definite bow in it. So whether that is something that's occurred over time, perhaps where it's been stored has heated up and cooled down, and where it's been in the box, it has caused it to warp slightly. I do not know. The figures for the cockpit look okay. Not too bad a rendition, and we have weighted wheels, which is always nice. It's nice to see manufacturers putting these in now. So yeah, we also have the tailplane and what looks like part of the undercarriage. Oh no, tell a lie, they are 2 halves of one of the ejector seats. And then there are the other 2 halves just there. So we have the main fuselage. So we have some basic detailing just inside the cockpit. And the cockpit tub which does look quite nicely moulded. There's plenty of detail on that. There's a bit of flash on the rear exhaust underneath the that goes underneath the tailplane and ailerons, which will need cleaning. And yeah, very nice. There's two different types of nose gear flaps. So you have completely closed in flight, or if you have the gear down, you will use this one, which has the tiny little doors open to allow the front of the front landing gear to protrude out of it. And again, I don't know if you can see how curved this sprue actually is. So like I said, I don't know if this is something that has happened over time, because you just don't know how long these products have been sat around in these discount supermarkets, how far in advance they buy these so that they can get them in, get them distributed in time for their promotional offers. I paid $4.99 for this kit, and the two upper parts of the main wing. These look okay on the sprue, so no real grumbles about that. So there you go, that was the Airfix Jet Provost T.4. It comes with the 4 paints and the brush and the glue and the decals. I've got a couple of other kits that I want to do first before I start this. This will be a refreshing little change to do for me, but in the meantime, kits that I need to finish off, I've got my Messerschmitt paint video that I'm in the process of finishing off, and then after that I have the part B for my pom-pom anti-aircraft cannon build for my HMS Bluebell. Hopefully you will join me for those, and I will see you next time. Alright, take care. Bye.